I'm gonna hold the camera while Jeff talks.
Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing? Okay.
So we wound up in Torrey last night, little dispersed campsite. Jeff, take it from here.
Yeah.
And today what we're gonna do is head down towards Capitol Reef, which is over that way. And we're gonna take a bunch of roads and that'll take us to the Bullfrog, which is a water boat.
Yeah, we're going on a ferry.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go see Swingarm City.
Yeah, it's not an actual city.
And then we're gonna go Valley of the Gods.
Valley of the Gods.
Maybe Mexican hat.
Maybe Mexican hat.
If we need to.
Can you say that?
Okay, what we're doing, quick gas up, grab some wine because I don't think there's gonna be a place to get wine for like a couple of days. So we might need some backups. So where we're headed, and really where we are, is the proper middle of nowhere. There is no grocery stores for a very long time. There is few gas stations, which is a big deal.
And we're now 12:15 leaving Torrey. Where we're going, there is literally nothing. We might be eating ramen for dinner tonight from a gas station, that sort of thing. Goal is to hit the Bullfrog ferry, which is about 2 hours away. The last one is at 3, so we might just have to run pavement to get there to be able to make the ferry on time. But should be some pretty cool twisty roads through Capitol Reef, and certainly a few opportunities to make fun of Jeff for 6 or 7 whizzes along the way. You always need to factor in 6 or 7 whizzes when you're trying to travel anywhere with Jeff. So that's going to tack on an extra half hour. So this was our view last night. What an awesome camp spot. We skipped cooking last night as we got in a little later than we thought, and the store in town didn't really have much. Jeff ordered us tacos. They gave us sopas that were not soup, which was very confusing, but super delicious. In the meantime, let's just enjoy the view.
I'm stoked because Systad yesterday rolling into Torrey was the first time that I've seen him visibly blown away. So that's pretty good. Well done, Utah. He seemed to talk about cows a lot yesterday.
Welcome to Capitol Reef. I don't know why they call it a reef. I don't see any water here. I guess it must have got its name a 250,000 years ago. Pretty spectacular.
Systad and I have a bet of who's gonna pee first, and I volunteered that I already had to pee, and I think I won because I peed about 4 minutes later. For my 15th pee of the day. It's just afternoon. This is awesome. I can't talk about peeing when this is in front of you. Come on! Man, this is crazy. I haven't done this ride from Torrey in a long time. What? This is nuts, man. This is so crazy.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. Holy moly. I got feelings right now.
Look who we found. Mr. Systad. I won.
You weren't catching me, so I figured you'd already peed.
Oh yeah. There is ancient graffiti on the walls over there. Some petroglyphs. Ootsie loves Sally. That's one of them. And then there's also a penis drawn on there. So they had a sense of humor, the old petroglyph people. So gorgeous. It was stunning. Like, the things can be so green and so rocky at the same time.
This place doesn't even seem real.
Oh man, this is crazy. I wonder what Systad's going on about right now. He's got no cows to talk about. Yesterday, wouldn't shut up about the cows. That was honestly one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Cow jokes abound, unlike cows. Except for one, because he knew what he was doing.
Also, side note, we took so long to get going today. We got a beeline it straight for the ferry because the last sailing's at 3, and right now Google Maps says that we'll be there at 2:25. Nice. Okay, I am increasingly convinced that somehow we are on the moon. Maybe Utah is just one giant piece of the moon.
Alright, we are at Swingarm City. We took the back road because we missed the other one because we were going way too quick and it came up way too fast. So this is an OHV park. It's a off-highway vehicle. And basically, it's just a whole bunch of dunes that is set aside for ATVs and dirt bikes. You can see these guys have probably been camping here for a bit.
Oh, what I'd give to come here without all this gear on my bike. Yeah, we're definitely on the moon.
But there's this one feature called Big Bertha, and that's what I want to go check out. It's around here somewhere. There it is.
This is the WizCam. WizCam coming in hot. Oh, this is crazy good, man.
Okay, we just discussed it, and if we want to make that ferry, we can't put up ships, which is a bummer because I really wanted to get some aerial footage of this place. Alright, let's go make this ferry.
Little peek at Swingarm City. Would have been awesome to stick around and play, but you ever feel like your life is controlled by ferries? Well, like I said earlier, we got 3 o'clock sailing is the last one. If we miss it, we got nowhere to go and got a massive backtrack. We're just gonna keep hauling butt to Bullfrog. Jeremiah, I think, was a Bullfrog? Yeah, I think so. That checks out.
Alright, we're in Hanksville. And that is the hole in the mountain gas station. The whole store is actually in the mountain. Pretty cool.
Okay, we're 40 miles from the marina. Puts us in at 2:30. Last sailing is at 3. Should be good to go. I think I lost Jeff, but he'll make it.
Having tons of camera trouble, which is not good for making the ferry on time. Systad has gone ahead. Hopefully I can catch up to him, or at least he can hold the ferry for me in a Inspector Clouseau type way, ideally. That would be nice to see. Will we make it? Look at the scenery. Wild. Oh, getting the green light. Eat it, yellow. Ha ha!
here we are on the open range, although I haven't seen any cattle. I guess the terrain out here is phenomenal. But I guess the downside to this morning with the morning fire and cooking food and hanging out, really enjoying ourselves, is that I'm looking at all this terrain and we don't get to ride the dirt. And holy man, I tell you, it looks like this would be some phenomenal riding out here. But on the plus side, we got to have a morning fire. And if you haven't had a morning fire before, you are missing out. Uh-oh. Ferry closed. Well, this is a tough problem. Sorry for swearing, Utah. We just came a long way to go nowhere. This could be a serious concern. The lady at the booth looked at her watch when I told her we were going to go to the ferry. She's at the park entrance. So maybe this is an old ferry entrance. Maybe they moved it. Anyway, we got to figure this out because the ferry's in 25 minutes, if it exists at all.
Well, Steak Dust is dead. So we made it to the ferry.
Well, looks like we made the ferry. What a funny set of circumstances. I would say that Jeff definitely led us astray, but the maps certainly had a problem with us as well. I guess they've got a new ferry. Despite the turn saying right, Jeff went left to the boat launch. Not to the ferry, but we still made it. I would like to point out there's a gap here. I'd also like to point out that I did go the right way the third time. We might have this thing all to ourselves.
We're the only people on it. This is a ferry that goes from Bullfrog to Hall's Crossing. That sounds like a really weird Monopoly places. It goes across Lake Powell, and this ferry hasn't operated in 3 years because the water level wasn't high enough. So this is the first time in 3 years that people have been able to go across. Pretty awesome. Thank you very much. They were very nice people. Some fellow motorcycle enthusiasts. So we found a spot where we can get some food. Systad and I both looked at each other and agreed that we are absolutely cooked, figuratively and literally. So there's a marina snack shop, and we're headed to that. Apparently there's a lounge on top. It's pretty awesome. So Lake Powell is actually fed by the Colorado and is dammed down by Page. I actually went to that dam. If you want to see that episode, you go check it out. It's over on the clickable link that's up top. Holy, oh, there we go. Okay. We get to the snack bar and it's closed. They're out of food. Ice cream sandwich, drumstick. So Systad, the consummate gentleman that he always is, he bought us a hotel. We just put ourselves in danger. It's too hot to do all this on an empty stomach. We're gonna hit Moki Dugway, which is a fun little switchback set down a huge cliff, and we might be able to get a look at Valley of the Gods.
We're now heading our way to Mexican Hat. It's about an hour 45. Honestly, the heat has just been a killer today, and while Jeff may travel all the time to try and do this show, I'm on what most people would call a vacation. So in order to try and enjoy myself, I booked us a hotel, the Mexican Hat Inn, something like that. They got a little pool, they got a little room with a bed. I haven't slept one night since we've been camping. So in order to get a little energy recharge will be great. And yeah, we'll rock out. It's a great restaurant just next door to the inn. So we'll check that out as well. Hopefully get a little pool time. I need to clean myself. Morale did take a bit of a dip, I'll be honest. The heat and the lack of food really got to us. But I think we're rallied now. We're ready to go. So off to Valley of the Gods and Mexican Hat. Okay, Sombrero, we're coming for you. Not too far from the Bridges Monument either. We're on the 95. We're just about to cut off onto Nikolai's Milky Way, I believe. But I'm seeing a bunch of little like roads or little trail cuts here, and I'm kind of like single track. And I want to go get lost in that rock and roll and drift away.
Well, it's about to turn to dirt, which means we are at Molly Hatchet. Whoa. Man, we've seen cliff lines this whole trip, but I don't think we've been on top of one. Oh man, look at this.
That's crazy. That's got to be at least 3 to 6 feet.
This is so insane.
Yeah, this is a crazy drop.
Yeah, it's insane that that's the road we're going to get to in like 5 miles.
Nice.
Around the corner, apparently, you can see Valley of the Gods.
Sweet.
So we'll check that out.
Yeah, there's a little pullover stop up there.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Sweet.
Cool, man. I feel so much better. Sorry for swearing. I know it's Utah.
I felt better for a bit, and I just started fading. Just straight road, straight road, straight road, straight road, straight road, straight road.
At least it cooled down.
Yeah, the temperature change has been nice.
Yeah. But we're going back in the furnace.
Yep.
Ooh. All right, I'm in. Let's go check it out. Have
Let's
a beer.
Go. Here we are on the Moki Dugway. This is like 15 minutes of dirt, and the drop is insane. If you can see one of those, no, you can't see, never mind. It's far down there. Wowza. Holy moly. This is pretty crazy.
Pull over, let this guy by. Thank you very much, dude. This is nuts. Just nuts. So crazy. So I think right up here is we can go take a little walk and go see the Valley of the Gods.
We'll just let this guy go through. We let Jeff through. I guess we're not letting him through because he's just terrified probably. Wowzer. Wowzer. Holy moly, I believe, is the correct terminology, the preferred nomenclature. Look at that natural pyramid out there. Looks like a lone booby. Off-roading. Parkour.
Alright, we're taking a little hike off the road. We're gonna go see Valley of the Gods. If we can. So we don't pass out on the way.
Okay, that was a wild pit stop. We did a little hike up to the top of the rocks, I guess. Naturally, we did what every guy and anyone with any sort of throwing instinct would do and threw some rocks. We're so high up, it's just wild. Met a nice couple from Philly. We might run into them tonight at dinner. They're staying in Mexican Hat as well. We'll see, super friendly folks. You meet the nicest people on the road, don't you? I see where the speed limit here is 15 miles an hour. Holy moly. Holy moly count. Probably as many holy molies as Jeff's had peas today. Nah, you're right. Jeff's had more peas. So we're going to the Hat Inn or something like that. Hat Rock Inn, Mexican Hat Inn. Got a hotel for the night. And stoked, there's this restaurant there apparently attached to it. It's got like a cast iron grate that's hung by a chain over a pit of coals. And they put your steaks on there and rock this grate back and forth. So it takes a little bit, but super excited to have that. Oh, we got a little skinny car. That's fun.
It's not that many miles from all the way to the top to all the way to the bottom. It's a pretty quick ride. Very slow, towing a trailer with two jet skis on it. And then we got cement. Next stop, Lodge and Steak. We are hitting the rolling in at like perfect time. The sun, it's like magic hour pretty much. That's the Swinging Steak and Mexican Hat Lodge, where we call home for the night. It's our anchor. We can smell the steak right now, and it smells delish.
This was definitely the right call with that aroma.
That smells amazing, hey?
It's phenomenal. The Mexican Hat was so funny.
Yeah, right? Are you allowed to call it that still?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, today is going to start off. We are in Mexican Hat. I woke up this morning, took a look at Jeff's bike because the seat wasn't sitting right. And wouldn't you know it, Jeff has gone and cracked his frame for the second time.
If this fixing get done, I will be so amazed. Usually your stop time, if you break down on, say, a Saturday, you're not getting anyone to look at it until Tuesday.
But lo and behold, just outside Monument Valley is Shy Auto, S-H-I. Looks like this guy works out of his place. And he's like, yeah, I'll weld your frame back together. So we're heading there now, about 30 minutes away. While Jeff's getting his frame welded, I'm gonna head off into Monument Valley and do a little exploration.
So this is the infamous, famous Forrest Gump Hill, where he decided he didn't want to run anymore. Kind of like Gunter. So just like Forrest Gump, I'm going to take Gunter to a welding shop and get his subframe fixed. Pretty rad shot from here though, hey. Awesome.
This is famously known where Forrest Gump sat at a bus stop eating chocolates. Woo! That's pretty spectacular. The only thing that makes it better is a little Shania Twain in the headphones. This does impress me very much.
It looks like Systad is going to be going right at some point. I have it in 3.8 kilometers. So I like the forethought. I like the energy behind the right-hand turn signal. 3.5 kilometers before we're actually going right. Shows a proactive behavior. It's impressive. This is exactly where the campground is that I've stayed a few times and has the most spectacular view. So on the way out, definitely going to stop and take a photo. Or I'll just show you a photo because it's in the campsite. It's a better shot. Alright, the welder is right up the road here and his name is Mahi, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it or not, and yeah, we'll see. So anyway, I'm gonna end this episode right now because I think it's run a little long. So if you dug this episode, give me a little mini thumbs up or a big thumbs up or a high five. And if you want to see what happens if I get fixed or not, then click on the old subscribe button. And I will see you in the next episode. Go out there, find someone, and make them laugh. This place on Google, the photos, the first photo was of like sheep and chickens. So I think this is it right here. This is awesome. Here we go.